So, welcome to Magic Bringers Rising and happy January, happy 2024, everybody. Glad to be back. But find out what this breakthrough month has in store for us starting this week.
Welcome to Magic Bringers Rising Chats, a show by Super Secret Powers. I'm your host, Lindsay Baldessano, and let's get ready for a dose of energy healing, channeled guidance, and humor to keep your intuitive flow open and your roots grounded so you can weave the life of healing, spiritual purpose, and magic that you want.
So, before we jump into today's message, I want to drop this new announcement. It's big, it's brand new. So, bear with me here. In a world that often feels overwhelming and misinterprets the depth of our feelings, empaths, we have to stop thinking about the burden that goes with empathy and start using it as our strength and our magic. I invite you on a journey unlike any other, a journey to the heart of your empathic powers. Welcome to the Crown and Empath Experience. Together, we'll journey into mythic realms to unlock patterns in our lives, find clarity and empowerment. Our 5-day experience will guide you through this labyrinth. Each day, we'll delve into themes and trainings that resonate with your soul, from understanding your empathic nature to mastering emotional alchemy and setting sacred boundaries to embracing empathic leadership. It is a journey that touches your deepest sacred heart. This is your moment, empath, your path to emotional sovereignty and empowerment, to your personal emotional freedom. It is time to rise above the overwhelm and transform your empathy from a silent whisper to a voice that helps heal the masses. So look for the link in my show notes and join the Crown and Empath Experience. We start January 22nd. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This is going to be so exciting. All right, on to the show. Whew, so happy new moon week. And again, happy 2024. Happy number 8 year. Because this is, oh, this is already a year that's warming up into its tone, and we're just starting to, I think, hit our stride with some of the changes. But we have even more changes coming. Because, of course, because 2024 is going to be a big year energetically, a big year perspective wise shift, healing shift, alignment shifting. It's so the energy going forward from here is going to feel somewhat volatile, right? Um, because it's pushing and pulling and nudging us, and like kind of like how you do with a toddler, where you're asking the toddler to do all these things so that they can learn how to do what they eventually need to know how to do as a full-grown adult: walk, crawl, reach for things, tell your shapes, all that kind of stuff. So it's a very interesting energy this year. But we start off with Mercury square Neptune. So just watch your words, watch what you promise, watch where you might be falling into a little bit of white lies or illusions or anything like that. Just on Monday, because then we're rolling into some bigger and bigger energy as we get toward the weekend. Um, it's bigger energy, but it's lighter energy. So this is going to be a week of breakthrough. It's going to be a week of realization. It's going to be a week of downloads. It's going to be a week of just a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna, keep saying that through 2024 because like next week's energy, it's not quite as up as this week, but it's still very shifting and very volatile. Moon, 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 this planet, moon, that planet, moon, this planet, moon, that planet. It's like it's not a quiet year by any means. So we're going to have to sink into our inner resilience, right? Because so many things are going to be like, oh, and then, an hour later, something else pops into your head, and if something feels even more different, we want to make sure that we are coming from our core essence first and foremost. And then everything else is just everything else. And if it works for us and with us, fantastic. If it doesn't, we have to come back to that inner resilience again and pick up from kind of like where we just left off before we realized something or felt something new. So that is the skill to learn for 2024, that inner resilience. So anyway, Tuesday, Sunshine Uranus already. That'll be the ninth. That's big. That's big, big, big breakthrough energy. And on that same day, on Tuesday the ninth, we have Pluto going into its pre-shadow phase. Now that's going to be like 4 months long, so I wouldn't expect it to be like this big, like, oh, I feel it. But it might mean that we feel shadow loosening up around some things. It might mean that, in the middle of the night kind of thing, your brain starts thinking about all these things, thinking, feeling all these things about what happened in the past. So we're clearing shadow. We're clearing how we want to work. We're clearing some of that harder to move stuff. And we also have some Chiron energy this week. So it's the start of something much bigger than what we had in 2023. I mean, that had its golden nuggets, but yeah, no comparison. Wednesday is going to be an excellent progress day. Lots of Mars, lots of Jupiter and Saturn, and, just good stuff. Thursday, we have new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn this year, but enough Capricorn. But after we hit the new moon in Capricorn, it will shift that evening into Aquarius, which to me kind of starts that loosening up again, where things get lighter. And it's also a Master 11 day, so do kind of leverage the seriousness of Capricorn, the focus of Capricorn, as we hit that Master 11 energy. Friday, we have Mars trine Jupiter. Confidence hits like an all-time high. I don't know how high that's really going to be coming off of 2023. And, everything post-COVID is certainly a different world. We're very different after that. But yeah, this is just the beginning. This is just like, oh yeah, remember who you are? Remember who you were before the world started falling apart? I'm trying to make light of it because it's such big stuff. And I don't want you to be afraid because this isn't about the universe or all these energies or, trying to tear the world apart so much as it's trying to bring us back to ourselves so we can dream something new. And that is the purpose of 2024, even 2025, let's say maybe. Um, but getting us there after the last few years is going to take some pushing and prodding and come on, you can stack the rings in the right order. You can do it. Going back to the toddler analogy. And so this weekend, we'll have the moon in Aquarius, we'll have the moon in Pisces. So nice kind of softer energy. Don't get into the brooding bit, avoid that if you can from the Pisces energy. But we also have some nice Venus energy, and the moon's going to be the closest to Earth, so we're getting like a nice boost of that inner self and that intuition before we head into next week. Now, a note on next week because I like to look at the big picture and not just like one day at a time. Um, Next weekend, so not the 13th and the 14th, but the 19th and the 20th. That begins a huge energy shift. I mean, like we're already beginning it. There's already all those notes to this week that are about breakthrough and confidence and really aligning with where we feel like we need to go and addressing the things that need to come up. um but we have some big energies later this month. Like Pluto is going into Aquarius and staying there for most of the year, thank goodness. Um, and then at the end of this year, in November, it's going to move into Aquarius again after its retrograde, and it's going to stay there. Thank God. Like that Capricorn stuff, just like it needs to go at this point. Aquarius all the way, baby. And there's something else, and I didn't write it down. It's the energy of the day and the energy of like the snowstorm. It's been very blanketing this house in like quiet and oh, we can rest again. And it has been so good after those energies of 2023 now transitioning into this new, I need you to do some stuff for me, kind of 2024 manifestation energies. So let me know how your holidays have been. Let me know how this new year has been for you. And I'm so happy to be like back on the ball. When I sat down to do this, I was a little like, geez, I have to like get my energy going again. I have to figure out how to say things again. Because I've been so very quiet, and it has been a blessing. But now we're ramping up for this whole new launch for the Queen of the Inner Realms, the Crown and Empath Experience. I can't wait to show everybody that. All right. We will see you Wednesday for Living with Intuition, me and my friend Andrea. Don't forget to watch her Coffees with Andrea on Wednesdays. I believe that's only on Facebook right now. I don't think she's doing the whole podcast thing with that. And yeah, stay tuned for more and more information about the Crown and Empath Experience. See you. Brightest blessings.
Magic!